In order to win more games, you need to make better decisions in-game. And the good thing is, it's like a muscle that you can develop. And we have a lot of exercises in this video to help you with that. It's the start of the game and you just had your blue buff. 3 enemies are showing on the map, so what would you do? Would you invade the enemy jungle, or get your own red, or gank a lane? The roamer is not showing in any lane, so he's probably helping the jungler. And Mia on top lane is very low on HP, so this is a very good chance to be aggressive and gank top lane. And after that successful rotation, we TP back and get our red buff. There are 2 enemies on the map and you're almost level 4. You just had your red, so what would you do? Would you defend mid, farm to be level 4, or gank bottom lane? The better choice is to gank bot lane because Minsithar is way too deep in your position and it's 2 versus 1. You just successfully ganked bot lane while the enemy jungler successfully ganked top as well. And he's nowhere to be found right now. What would you do? Would you invade, or push a lane, or wait for the turtle? Alucard is moving towards the turtle and he'll be able to assist you in securing it. And that sets you up for this play at mid. There's a team fight at mid and Roger is there. You just secured your blue, so what would you do? Would you help mid, invade, or do something else? The enemy jungler most likely went back to base and you have allies nearby, so this is a good opportunity to invade the jungle. But unfortunately this happened and Roger got the last hit. So the only thing you can do is to back out. All the lanes are very active right now, so what would you do? Would you go to a lane, or go to your jungle, or go invade the enemy jungle? A good choice would be going to the lanes, specifically top or mid. And that is in preparation for the turtle or your own blue buff. But mid is much better here because it's flexible. You can either go to top or bottom lane. To your surprise, Minsithar was hiding in the bush and trapped you with his ult. What would you do? Would you fight or flight? You have no choice but to fight for your life. Once the ult has ended, then you can do your combo. After that, we go to our turtle right away. The enemy is here to contest, but the jungler is not here, so we're not afraid. Lilia just used her ult, and now she's running away. What would you do? Would you chase, or defend mid, or farm the Lethal Wanderer? Here, it's better to chase right away and then go for the Letho after. No need to worry about mid because our very own Lilia is coming to defend. Now that we got our blue, it's time to gank. And now we resume our farming in the jungle. Clint is pushing top while 2 of the enemy are at mid and 2 are at bottom. You just got your red. What would you do? Invade, or help mid, or help bottom lane? It's better to rotate at bottom lane because the enemy jungler is there as well, and we're going in with a 5 cable into the ultimate. And after that we went to mid, following where Roger is. And to bot lane again. Now you're ganking top lane. What would you do? Target Lilia or target Roger? It's better to target Roger because he is the jungler. And here we're lucky enough to do a pincer attack on Lilia, and then we are able to kill her again even though she did use her ultimate skill. By sandwiching her, there's nowhere for her to escape. Alright, top lane is pushed and the top area of the map is under your team's control. While Alucard is pushing bot, Edith is attacking the Lord, and you just had your blue. What would you do? Push a lane, or go for the Lord? Now we have a golden opportunity to push mid. Once we destroy mid, it will be easier for us to access the enemy's jungle. But somebody's defending it, so we're just gonna eliminate them and then destroy the turret. And now would be a good time to take the Lord. Alright, you secured the Lord while Roger is chasing Alucard at bottom lane. What would you do? Go to bot lane, or push mid, or do something else? It's always a good idea to clear the lanes while waiting for the Lord, but here we have an opportunity to grab a kill, so we took it. The Lord that you secured earlier has just spawned and your energy is low. What would you do? Retreat, or fight, or push? It's better to retreat and push afterwards. Here I committed to the fight and Clint followed and we both got killed. If I just retreated, he would have the sense to retreat as well. Fast forward, I tried to push top but Lilia is there to defend and that fake retreat wasn't enough. Looking at the map, there's a fight, 3v5 in our favor. What would you do? Push bot or join the team fight? Here it's better to continue pushing at bottom lane because your teammates are more than enough to deal with that. And if needs be, you can join the fight or else just go straight for the base. You just destroyed the last turrets at top and mid. What would you do? Go for the win or retreat or get the Lord? It is best to retreat because the enemy lineup is very quick in clearing minions, so we have to take them out first before pushing, and we are in a huge disadvantage if we fight them inside their base. We forced a team fight and that just happened. Now the enemy is taking Lord. What would you do? Secure blue then fight? Or contest now? Or push? It's better to at least check the Lord, but Clint stole it from the enemy. That's a lucky break for us there. While waiting for the Lord, it's best practice to clear up the lanes, and after we dealt with Mia at bottom lane, we'll go straight to the mid lane. 3 of the enemy are dead now. What would you do? Go straight for the base or retreat for now? It's probably wise to retreat because we've overstayed our welcome and that led to this death. Now that we revived, we're pushing at mid. This Mansithar wouldn't be this bold if he did not have any backup, so the enemy is probably hiding nearby. What would you do? Prepare for a team fight or wait for Lord? The best thing to do is to wait and not take any chances, but what happened here is we fought and fortunately it went to our favor. And we caught the enemy in a bad position. Your HP is very low, so what would you do? Recall, go for the Lord, or do something else? The best thing to do is to push because the enemy is wiped out when we have minions pushing in. If you want to know how Fanny works, watch this video. See you there.